Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining in today. I'm really excited that we are here with the final prelim for the PNF contest first season. And today happens to be very special because we have combined week 2 and week 3 together. And it's just unfortunate that we lost one contestant. He couldn't make it for today's contest. So we have 3 contestants, and 2 will be moving through to the final of the PNF contest September edition. So just like you guys know already, we have the English section and the math section, and at the end of the day, the maths will be put together, and who carries the day wins it. But fortunately, 2 people are qualifying from today's episode, so that's how it's going to be. If you are new on this, let me remind you that this program is powered by Service Pay. So Service Pay is a platform for paying service fee in Ghana. Those days you'd have to call someone in the US for them to pay your service fee for you. But now you can do it in the comfort of your home, in your office, on your bed, wherever you are. Just go to servicepay.us and then pay the service fee at the comfort of your home. They are the power behind this particular program. So today I have Lawrence, I have Michael, and then I have Collins. So let's go to them and ask them their names and the schools they attended and their expectations for today. Let me start with Lawrence. Lawrence, give us your full name, the school you attended, and your expectation for the day.
Um, okay, my name is Lawrence. I attended Mount Council Senior High School in the Ashanti region. Yeah, and then I'm expecting to win.
Okay. Mankrasu Senior High School, Lawrence, expecting to win. Michael, let's come to you.
Okay, my name is Jean Michael Kojo, and I attended Keta Senior High Technical School, and I expect to be victorious today.
Okay. Kita Senior High School. We've had one Kita already, and he was on fire. I hope you can keep the fire. The Kita man left here. Collins, let's come to you.
I'm Collins Amankwa Jr. and I attended Armed Forces Senior Technical School in Kumasi.
And what's your expectation for the day?
And my expectation is to qualify for the finals.
Okay. So let me remind you that these guys are all amazing people, and 2 of them will be qualifying from today's episode to the final. So just like I said, we are beginning with the English aspect. So we have 15 seconds to provide an answer for your question. There isn't any bonus string attached to the English aspect, so keep in mind there are possible answers, and you have 15 seconds to provide an answer. So just like in that order, Lawrence is in slot 1, Michael is in slot 2, and then Collins is in slot 3. So let's begin with Michael. Um, this is a preamble for all contestants for slot 1. Okay, so until it's your turn, can you mute yourself for me? When it's your question, you unmute, and then we can have you, right? Okay, thank you guys. So this is a preamble for all of you. You are supposed to find a word or group of words that gives the sentence a complete meaning. So there's a dash or there's a space, and then you are supposed to look through the alternative and give us the word or group of words that make the sentence complete or give it a complete meaning. So Michael, this your Lawrence, this is your main question. The politician's speech was filled with dash platitudes that failed to address the real issues. And the possible answers: profound, novel, vacuous, and then insightful. You have 15 seconds to give me the possible answer.
C.
C, vacuous, that's correct for 5 points. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. So let's move ahead with Michael. Michael, this is your main question. Her dash for punctuality was well known. She was never late for an appointment. And the possible answers I have is disdain, you have penchant, you have empathy, and then you have aversion. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
Uh, B.
B, penchant. That's correct for 5 points. Oh, I thought Lawrence. Oh, Mike Collins. It's not. I'm not surprised. Okay, so that's correct for 5 points. Now, Collins, this is your main question. So, just because you went out, let me highlight this again. That if your network interrupts and you go off, you have the opportunity to miss two questions, right? If you miss two questions and the third one you're not here, you are out already. So, I mean, that's just the bad aspect of the internet, but you have a chance to miss two questions, which I believe you wouldn't miss two questions, right? So that is that for you. So this is your main question. The professor's lecture on metaphysics was so dashed that many students in the back row fell asleep. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer, and the possible answers are captivating. You have soporific. You have uh, invo oh sorry invigorating, and then you have stimulating. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
B.
um just a second. B, soporific. That's correct for 5 points. Because the fourth person is not here, we are skipping question 4. So back to you, Lawrence. This is your main question, the same preamble. The historian's research was dash, meticulously examining every available document from the period. And the correct possible answers are cursory, exhaustive, you have superficial, and then you have negligent. 15 seconds to provide an answer.
Exhaustive. B.
Come again.
B. Exhaustive.
Exhaustive B, that's correct for 5 points. Michael, your main question. The detective's theory was dash, cleverly connecting a series of seamlessly unrelated clues. The possible answers are pedestrian, you have ingenious, you have mundane, and then you have prosaic. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
B. Ingenious.
B, ingenious, correct for 5 points. Um Collins, your main question. The mountain climber was dash, completely exhibiting the opposite braveness when he saw the snake. The possible answers are uh, timorous, you have dauntless, sorry, you have apprehensive, and then you have trepid. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
A.
Come again, sorry.
A.
A, timorous, that's correct for 5 points. Now back to Lawrence, your main question. Okay, so this is a preamble to all of you. Choose the correct transitional word or phrase that gives each sentence a complete meaning. So there's a phrase or there's a dash given or a space given, and you're supposed to choose the correct transitional word that gives the sentence a complete meaning. So, Lawrence, this is your main question. The team was exhausted and behind schedule. Sorry, the team was exhausted and behind schedule. Dash, their morale remained surprisingly high. And the transitional words are
Yes.
hence, thus, yet, and then because.
Yes.
Yet, that's correct for 5 points. Mikey, your main question. The new policy was designed to be more inclusive. Dash, it allowed for flexible work arrangements to accommodate different needs. And the possible answers are in effect, you have in contrast, nevertheless, and previously. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
C. Nevertheless.
C, nevertheless. Sorry, the correct answer is A, in effect. It's just giving us more information about the policy. So that's incorrect. Collins, your main question. The novel's plot is intricate and filled with twists. Dash, readers must pay close attention to every detail. And the possible answers are as a result, B is for example, C is on the other hand, and D is at the same time. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
A.
Do you say A?
Say A.
A, that's correct
Yes,
for five
please.
points. Okay. I know your network is lagging, so I'll give you that 2 seconds to let it bounce at your end. I understand. Okay. Let's come back to Lawrence. So, Lawrence, this is your main question, the same preamble. Okay, I can't see it clearly from here. Let me read from my point. So, this is your main question. The conference was held virtually due to travel restrictions. Dash attendance was higher than previous years. The possible answers, however, therefore, consequently, and nevertheless. You have 15 seconds.
Nevertheless,
Nevertheless, that's correct for 5 points. Let's come back to Michael. Michael, this is your main question. The team executed their plan flawlessly. Dash, they secured a decisive victory. And the possible answers are consequently, however, meanwhile, and nevertheless. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
A. Consequently.
A, consequently, that's correct for 5 points. Collins, your main question. The population density increased dramatically. Dash, infrastructure development lagged behind. And the possible answers are consequently, however, similarly, and moreover. You have 15 seconds. Oh, Collins, I pray your network doesn't do this to you. Okay, that's so bad. Collins a sharp guy. He can catch up. Okay, so Collins, I'm sorry your network disconnected you. You still have some 5 seconds. I don't know if you come back before that time elapses. This is so bad. You have to be, going off this way. Okay. So I'm sorry, Collins' time is over. Um, okay. So let's move ahead with that. Lawrence, this is your main question. Okay. Co- Collins, you didn't get a question before Collins came, so let Collins get this 5 seconds. So Collins, you still have your 5 seconds.
Say B. B. Say
Come
B.
again.
B.
B, however, that's correct for 5 points. Okay. So let me also highlight again that the rule is that if someone goes off and they're able to come back before the next person's question is read, they still have the opportunity if they had enough time before they went off. That's why I gave him the opportunity with that 5 seconds to still give his answer. So let's all understand it that way. So let's come to Lawrence, your main question. Why is your network disturbing you this way, Collins? No, allow. Why? Do you have a general network
Yeah.
issue at your place?
I don't know. At a point, like it lags. It lags at a point, and then come back. No, come back to normal.
Okay. I pray it doesn't go off again because it's getting hotter. Okay, let's come to Lawrence. Lawrence, this is your main question. Okay, so this is a preamble for all contestants. For each sentence, choose the word or phrase that is nearest opposite in meaning to the underlined word. So here you are looking for antonyms or words opposite in meaning or nearly opposite in meaning. Lawrence, this is your main question. Let me open from here. I can clearly see. Okay, so after the scandal, the politician's reputation was irreproachable and beyond criticism. The correct answers are impeccable, flawless, you have blameworthy, and then you have exemplary. You have 15 seconds to give an answer.
Flawless.
Flawless? Sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is C, blameworthy, opposite of irreproachable. Okay, so Mikey, your main question. The forest was so lush and green after the spring rains. So you're looking for the word opposite to lush, and the possible answers are arid, you have verdant, you have fertile, and prolific.
A. Arid.
A, arid, that's correct for 5 points. Collins, your main question. The old fortress was an uh, impenetrable, as in penetration, impenetrable stronghold during the war. And the possible answers are vulnerable, invaluable, or inviolable, secure, and then invincible. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
C.
C, secure. I'm sorry, the correct
Say
answer
C.
is vulnerable. You're looking for the word opposite to impenetrable. I even gave you a clue. So I was thinking that's not fair
C.
to the other people. Your network is lagging. So the C is
The corona
incorrect. The
is
correct
C.
answer is A, vulnerable.
Yes,
You're
sir.
looking for word opposite in meaning to impenetrable, right? Okay. Impenetrable means is secured, right? So you are giving me nearest in meaning, and I was looking for opposite in meaning. So that's incorrect. Let's come back to, and this is the last question in this round. So just bear in mind
Yeah,
the
but I
preamble
was
for
I
this.
was thinking the synonym.
Oh, Collins, your network is really lagging. Okay. So this is a preamble for all of you. For each sentence, decide if there is any error, and if so, choose the correct word or phrase that corrects the underlined error. So there'll be a sentence. You have to identify if there is any error in it, and if there's any error, decide which possible answer corrects the underlined error. You have to be very vigilant in this to be able to grasp it. Let's start with Lawrence. Your main question. If any of the students have difficulty with the assignments, they are encouraged to visit the writing center for help. Which option corrects the underlined error? The possible answers has, have, a haven, no change, and will have. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
As.
Has A, correct for 5 points. If any of the students has, any, any of the students. Um, Collins, can you mute yourself for me if it's not your turn? I know your network is lagging, but if you can do that. Okay. Michael, this is your main question. After she earned her degree, she plans to travel abroad for a year before seeking employment. Which option corrects the underlined error? The possible answers ends, will end, no change, and has end. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer.
A. Ends.
Ends, correct for 5 points. Um, Collins, this is your main question. The number of applicants for the scholarship has increased significantly this year due to its increased visibility. Which option corrects the underlined error? Has increased, are increasing, no change, and increase. You have 15 seconds to provide an answer. Collins, you're muted, so kindly unmute. Unmute, you're muted.
C.
C, no change. That's a correct sentence. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the first round, which is the English aspect. So just a quick break. before we come back, you can turn off your camera, but then don't leave the session. Just about 10 seconds. Let me compile the result, and then we'll be back.
There we are. The community panel.
Every step I take, I feel the fire burn. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground.
Can I have you guys back? Can I have everyone back? Collins, if you're not on, can you please mute for me? Yeah, there's noise from your background and it's so disturbing. Okay. So let's quickly get the results, and then after this, we'll go for about 5 to 7 minutes break. Then when we come back, we'll begin the math section. So for the English session, I don't know why you guys are too good for me. Maybe we I don't know. Next time I'll think about it and I'll know how to bring the question. I'm really surprised. So after the English aspect, Lawrence has 25 points. Michael has 25 points, and Collins also has 25 points. So, I don't know why you guys are fighting each other. So that's it for the first round, which is the English aspect. Everyone has 25 points. We'll be back within about 5 to 7 minutes, and then we'll begin the math aspect to know who are the two people qualifying. But as it stands now, you guys are too good for me. So we are going for about 5 minutes break. We'll come back and continue with the math. You can't leave the session, but you can turn off your camera and mute yourself. But make sure when I call you back, you'll be available to show back. Okay. Okay.
Whispers of the future echoing in my soul. With every challenge faced, I'm reaching for my goal. Impacting lives, it's a journey worth the fight. In this American dream, we rise into the light. Together we can change the world. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will go. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will go. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Opportunities abound, a chance to redefine. From dusty roads to the world's grand stage, learning every lesson, turning each page. Every step I take, I feel the fire burn. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Whispers of the future echoing in my soul. With every challenge faced, I'm reaching for my goal. Impacting lives, it's a journey worth the fight. In this American dream, we rise into the light.
Okay, can I have my contestant back? Collins, can I have you back? Okay. So after the math aspect, this is the first time you're having all contestants having the same score after the after the English aspect. How do you guys feel? Let me start with Michael. Michael, how do you feel? You are muted. You are muted. Speak. I want to hear from you. How do you feel?
Okay. I feel okay, but not really okay.
Okay, not really okay. I can feel that. Okay, mostly we do have one person running away with the English, and mostly those people who lead the English are mostly the people who win the final contest. But the way all of you are fighting toe to toe, head to head, I don't even know. Okay, so let me come to Collins. Collins, how do you feel? Were your expectations met for the English aspect? How do you feel about it? Oh, I forgot Collins network lag. So Collins, if you are speaking, you are muted. So kindly unmute and let's hear from you.
I was hoping for a perfect score, but it didn't go my way. But it's okay.
I mean, that's not bad. You got 5 out of 6 questions, so that's pretty good. So I mean, but how do you feel? How do you feel about it? Are you feeling nervous? Are you feeling okay? Are
I'm,
you
I'm beginning to feel nervous.
okay?
I'm beginning to feel nervous. I thought it will be. to
It's
be
not. It's not. It's not kids fight. Okay, so let's come to
yeah.
Lawrence. Lawrence, how do you feel about it? After the English aspect, all of you have the same score. What do you feel about it?
Um, so it was fun though, but I feel sad for getting um, my
I,
questions.
I hardly hear you. Can you speak out for me?
I'm saying it was fun. It was fun. It was fun reading. Hey,
You have light out.
yes.
Okay,
Yes,
but
I
I
was
believe
saying it
this
was fine, but it was
one.
sad getting that question off.
Okay, I mean, don't feel so bad. You didn't miss anything because at the end of the day, everyone had the same point, so no one is lagging behind. Your light is out. How do you manage to do the math?
I think the laptop is it's providing a little bit of light, so I'll be fine.
Okay, all right. Maybe we have to do it quickly to accommodate you. I don't know. That's Ghana for you. Okay, so we're about to go to the math aspect. Before we proceed, let me remind everyone that this program is powered by Service Pay. So Service Pay is a platform for paying service fee. Previously, you have to call someone or send money to the US before they can pay your service fee for you. But now, because of service pay, you just sit at home on your bed, in your sofa, wherever, and go to servicepay.us and make your service payment at the comfort of your home. It's really simple, it's convenient, it's reliable. Go and use servicepay.us. So before we proceed, let me ask if you are content or you are conversant with your slot, or you want us to ballot again. Does anyone want us to ballot again? Michael, let me ask you. Do you want to ballot or you want your position?
Oh, this position is okay.
Okay. Let me. Collins, do you want your position or you want us to ballot? And by the way, if one person wants us to ballot, we ballot again anyway. Collins, do you want us to ballot or you prefer your position? Collins, you're muted. Can you unmute?
I'm okay with my position.
Okay. Now let me. Mostly the first people opt for a
Eh,
ballot.
they are they are sitting at 2 and 3, so obviously they'll say it's okay. So let's ballot.
Okay, so call Lawrence. Now the baton is in your hands. Do you want us to ballot or you are conversant with your slot?
Let's ballot. Make it fair. Let's ballot.
Okay, so I mean, just like we always do, if there is one person who wants us to ballot again, we of course we will do ballot. So just to make everything fair, we have and then okay. So I have three shapes here. I have a triangle, a circle, and a star. Choose one, and then we go. A triangle, a square, and then a star. A triangle, circle, and a star. Triangle, circle, and a star. Who is choosing?
I want a circle. Circle.
Who wants a circle?
So I want circle.
Oh, I said it says
I
that
want
I am
circle.
muted.
I chose for.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
you
you were
guys
muted.
still of my
Oh,
ship?
let me do it.
I chose.
I was muted. I said second first. I was muted.
circle. Circle.
Okay, so the two of you want circle.
But I
Okay,
spoke fake too. I should
okay,
have it.
so but there are three shapes, right? So everyone should pick one. So
Okay, I think the square.
you take the square. There's no square. There's triangle and there's a star.
The star.
The star. Okay, star is for Michael. Circle is for Collins, and then Lawrence. So obviously you go for the triangle, right? Okay. So this is it. I don't know why you guys were fighting over number one. So, so slot one is a circle, and I don't know why Collins you were fighting for a
Oh,
circle. So circle is for number one, star is for number two, and then triangle is for number three. So Collins will be
okay.
in slot one, Michael will be in slot two, just like he is, and then Lawrence will be in slot three this time around. So just like we are skipping over the fourth question because the fourth contestant isn't here. So let's begin with the mass aspect. You have two parts in this mass aspect. The first part is question 1 to 5, which everyone has possible answers to it. You have 30 seconds to provide an answer, and you have only one attempt to give. There isn't any bonus string to it. After we are done with the question 1 to 5, question 6 and 7 has bonus string to it, and there is the chance for you to work within 1 minute. You have two chances to give your answer, and there is a bonus string to it. So let's bear in mind as we move forward. Let me set my timer right, and then we can go. Okay, so Collins, you are fighting for slot one. So let's begin with you. I don't know why you guys are fighting for slot one. That's so funny. Okay, so Collins, you're muted. So kindly, if it's your question, you can unmute so that we can have a conversation, okay? All right, so Collins, let's start with you. This is your main question. A storage room should be kept at 20 degrees Celsius, but the temperature can't differ from the value by more than 4 degrees Celsius. Let seven, let me open from here. I can't clearly see from this side. I don't know why my eye is not working. Okay, so let me go back. I'll come back to you. Okay, so Michael, Collins, this is your main question. A storage room should be kept at 20 degrees Celsius, but the temperature can't differ from this value by more than 4 degrees Celsius. Let T represent the actual room temperature, which inequality represents the accepted temperatures. You, oh, Collins just vanished. Okay, Colin. So you have 1 minute to do that. I just finished reading the question. So within 1 minute, if you're able to come back, your time is still available for you. That's just being fair. Okay. I know your network is really disturbing, but you have a whole minute to come back and get it right. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know why Colin's network is messing up with him today. Okay, thank God he's back. Uh-uh. Okay, Collins has about 30 seconds more. So, Lawrence, I guess you have light out. Your network should have been the one disturbing you. Ghana, light out and network, they move hand in hand.
Hey,
Okay, okay, okay. Collins, okay.
Say, did I miss that question?
No, we were waiting for you because your time had not, I had not finished reading the question, so you still have that
Okay.
time to do that. So, and the possible answers is T is greater than 16 and less than 24. T is greater than 15, less than 25. T is greater than or equal to 16 and less than or equal to 24. And then T is less than 17 and less than 23. You have 1 minute to write your answer.
Say C.
C, that's correct for 5 points. I believe your network doesn't disturb you again, okay?
Okay, sir.
Now, Michael, this is your question. You are solving for the absolute value 5s plus 4 is greater than or equal to 14. You have 1 minute to do that. Oh, sorry, I said 1 minute. You have 30 seconds to do that. 30 seconds. A minute I gave my Collins more time. Anyway, he came back.
A.
A, that's correct for 5 points. Lawrence, Ghana and Lightout. Sorry about that, okay? But this is your main question. Um, a chemical solution. Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, question three. A chemical solution is meant to be stored at 25 degrees Celsius. Due to safety tolerance, the temperature can vary but must not differ from 25 degrees Celsius by more than 6 degrees Celsius. Let T represent the actual temperature of the solution, which inequality represents the account acceptable temperatures. And A is T is less than or T is greater than or equal to 17, less than or equal to 31.
A.
Okay, A, that's correct for 5 points. Um, Collins, your main question. Find the sum of the first 25 terms of the sequence 7, 13, and 19. A is 19,975. B is 1,950. C is 1,875. And D is 2,005. You have 30 seconds to provide your answer.
Say C.
C. No, C is incorrect.
C.
The correct answer is A. That's incorrect. The correct answer is A. Your main question, Michael. In Okay, in a group, the fourth term is 81, and the seventh term is 2187. Find the first term. You have 30 seconds to do that.
B3.
Three, that's correct for 5 points. Lawrence, your main question. Find the sum of the first 28 terms of the sequence 15, 23, and 31. And the possible answers are 3,444, B is 3,420, C is 3,528, and D is 3,460. You have 30 seconds to do that.
A.
A, that's correct for 5 points. Back to Collins, your main question. So a committee of four people is to be chosen from a group of 6 men and 5 women. What is the probability that the committee contains exactly 2 men and 2 women? You have the possible answers being A is 150 over 330, B is 200 over 330, C is 180 over 330, and D is 120 over 330. You have 30 seconds to do that.
B.
Uh,
Say B.
Wait, just a moment. No, B is incorrect. The correct answer is A, 150 over 330. Let's move to Michael, your main question. So, Michael, a standard deck of 50. Why can't I see from the screen? Okay, so a standard deck of 52 players card is shuffled, and 2 cards are drawn without replacement. What is the probability that both cards are kings, given that at least one is a king? And the possible answers: 1 out of 34, B is 1 out of 51, C is 1 out of 17, and D is 1 out of 13.
B.
B, 1 out of 51. That's incorrect. The correct answer is A. The correct answer is A. Lawrence, your main question. Two fair dice are rolled. Let event A be equal to the sum is even, and let event B be at least one die shows a 4. What is the probability of A intersection B? The possible answers: 1 out of 6, B is 5 out of 36, C is 7 out of 36, and D is 1 out of 9.
5 on 36, so B.
Come again.
B. B.
B. The correct answer is C, 7 out of 36. Let's come back to Collins, your main question. Use pi, let pi or use pi as 22 out of 7 and leave your answer as a whole number. And the question is, a cylinder has a height of 13 and a radius of 12. What is a hemisphere with a hemisphere of the radius 12 at the top? Find the total volume. And the possible answers are 9,600 9,360, B is 9,504, C is 9,720, and D is 9,408. You have 30 seconds to provide an answer. Okay, you have 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to go. Oh, Collins, you had only 5 seconds. I don't think you'll be able to come back before your time elapses. Okay. So Collins is off. He had only 5 seconds, but 5 seconds is not enough to come back. So let's go on with Lawrence, your main question. Okay, so Collins, this Lauren, Michael, this is your main question. A capsule, two hemisphere attached to the end of a cylinder, has cylinder height being 12 and the radius being 12. Find the total volume. Michael, this is your main question.
Okay.
So Collins, you missed your question with 5 seconds. Did you have an answer for me before you left?
Yes, sir, but the connection went off.
What was your answer?
C.
Okay, let me roll back and see. Lawrence, hold on. Let me come back to you. Your answer is C. No, the answer was D. So that's still wrong. Now, Collins, Michael, back to you.
B.
Did you say B or D?
B.
B.
B for Bell.
Bell, 12,672. The correct answer is D, 12,544. Lawrence, your main question. A cylinder has height of 14 and a radius of 21, with a hemisphere of a circle, a hemisphere of radius 21 on top. The right cylinder, okay, a right circular conical cavity of radius 21 and height of 6. This is drilled, or let me take it again. This is getting me crazy. Okay, so a cylinder has height 14 and a radius 21 with a hemisphere of radius 21 on top. The right The right circular cannular cavity of radius 21 and height 6 is drilled from the base. Find the remaining height, find the remaining total volume. Find the remaining total volume. And the possible answers are 34,650, B is 37,422, C is 36,036, and then D is 33,264. You have 30 seconds to do that.
C.
Come again?
C. C.
C. The correct answer I have is D. I don't know why you guys are getting all these questions wrong. Maybe I have to look back into it. Because why are all of you getting those questions wrong? Okay, anyway, that's what I have from my consultant. But let's move on to the next set of questions. So this is the fifth question and the last questions with possible answers in this particular set. So, Collins, you are finding if log s of 16 is equal to 4s or whatever, look at it and give me the answer. So possible answers have A is equal to 2, B is 4, C is 1 out of 256, and D is no solution. You have 30 seconds to do that.
Say D.
D, no solution.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's still incorrect. The correct answer is C, 1 out of 256. Okay. Uh, Michael, your main question. You invest $4,500 now, and then deposit 200 at the end of each month into the same account. The account pays 5.4% ARP compounded monthly. How much will you have after 5 years? The possible answers are 19,632.22. B is 18,940.50. C is 19,530, and D is 19,980.10. Okay, Michael, just a few seconds. If you have an answer, just give it. Your time is almost over.
I have to be B.
Come again.
B.
B, 18. No, the answer is C, 19,530. Why are you guys Why? What's going on? Okay, so Lawrence, this is your main question. You deposit, I think a similar preamble. You deposit $9,000 into an account that pays 6% ARP compounded monthly for the first 2 years, and then 4.5 ARP compounded monthly for the next 3 years. What is the balance after 5 years? The possible answers I have 11,544. B is 11,420.60. C is 11,607.75. And then D is 11,732.10. You have 30 seconds to provide an answer. Lawrence, you are muted, so in case you want to speak, kindly unmute before you speak. And you have 10 seconds to go.
Is it A?
Are you saying or you're asking?
A.
Anyway, the answer is not A. The correct answer is C. Is it A? I'm sorry, it's not A. Okay, so
Say,
yeah,
can my log question be cross checked?
your law question.
The log
And my
question.
question, I think all the questions are
Okay. Uh,
Because the log question, that
what answer did you provide for your law question?
D, no solution. When
No
you do change,
solution.
yes sir, when you do change of the change of base, you get um the x will be eliminated from the equation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the answer I have here from my consultant is C, which is 1 out of 256. So I will jot that one down. I'll tackle it later on. Okay. Okay. Okay.
please, and mine too.
Yes. Hold on. Hold on. Let me confirm something quickly. Then we continue. Okay. So let's. Okay. Just hold on for a minute. Let me rectify something. Then we continue. Okay. So okay, so I'm much concerned on why all of you are getting the questions wrongly. There should be something somewhere. So just let's go for a break quickly. Let me rectify that and come back. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. So we can please don't leave. Just be on. Turn off. You can turn off your camera, but don't leave the session.
This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will go. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will go. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a From dusty roads to the world's grand stage, learning every lesson, turning each page. Every step I take, I feel the fire burn. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Whispers of the future echoing in my soul. With every challenge faced, I'm reaching for my goal. Impacting lives, it's a journey worth the fight. In this American dream, we rise into the light. Together we can change the world. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will go. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will go. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will go. In the land of dreams where the bright lights shine, opportunities abound, a chance to redefine. From dusty roads to the world's grand stage, learning every lesson, turning each page. Every step I take, I feel the fire burn. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. It's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will grow. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will grow. In the land of dreams where the bright lights shine, opportunities abound, a chance to redefine. From dusty roads to the world's grand stage, learning every lesson, turning each page. Every step I take, I feel the fire burn. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Whispers of the future echoing in my soul. With every challenge faced, I'm reaching for my goal. Impacting lives, it's a journey worth the fight. In this American dream, we rise into the light. Together we can change the world. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will go. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will grow. Chasing dreams with purpose, fueled by hope. Let's build a brighter future. Together we will grow. In the land of dreams where the bright lights shine, opportunities abound, a chance to reach.
Okay, can I have my contestants back?
From dust
Okay. Sorry about that. I know you're feeling nervous about it, but please forgive me for that. So there was an issue, and we have rectified that. So, Michael, can you come back? Okay. So this is what we are doing. I we are going back, not starting the whole thing, but we are going back and we are starting from the third set of questions. So we are going to start with the third set of questions. You guys have might have worked it already, so you won't get any extra time to do this. So make sure your network doesn't go off. You know who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking to, right? Okay. So just a quick one. We are starting from the third set of questions. So Michael, let's go to the third set of questions. And this will be your main question, right? So you still have the same 30 seconds to work within time. Your time starts now. We have read the question, so I wouldn't go through again with reading the question. Just look through,
No,
and you still have the same 30 seconds.
please, that question is not for me.
Oh no, no, it's for Collins. Collins, not Michael. Collins.
Um, we are sticking to the answers that we chose, right?
You have the opportunity to work your answer. So give me your correct answer now. If you want to stick to the answer you chose earlier, that's fine. But what is your correct answer? We are dealing with what's new now. You have 15 seconds left.
B.
B, that's still incorrect. The correct answer is A. 150 over 330. So that's incorrect. Okay. Michael, this is your main question. I'm not reading the question again. You have 30 seconds to work within the time. Your time starts now. Michael, you have 10 seconds to go. You have worked this already, so I don't want to go back with the time. Michael, if you are speaking, you are muted though.
A.
A. Okay, that's correct for 5 points. Uh, um, Lawrence, this is your main question. I'm not reading it again. You still have 30 seconds to provide an answer. You have worked this already, so we are not wasting any time on this. 30 seconds is 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
B.
B, that's correct for 5 points. Okay. Let's come back to Collins. Collins, this is your main question. That's set four. You have 30 seconds to work your answer.
Say D.
D, no, the correct answer is B, 9504. 9504. Okay. Michael, this is your question. You've solved this already, so we are not wasting time. The 30 seconds is 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to go.
B.
B, that's correct for 5 points. Collins, your main question. We have worked this already, so you have 30 seconds to give me the answer. Your time starts now.
C.
C. That's correct for 5 points. Also, you guys were really doing the thing. So okay, let's come back to Collins. So we just finished the fifth question, the fifth set of questions, and this is the last one before we go back to the main set of questions without possible answers. So Collins, this is your main question. We stopped it already, so you have 30 seconds to give me your answer. Oh, sorry, this wasn't your question. No, this was your question.
This was my question.
Yeah. So your time starts now.
Say D.
D, that's correct for 5 points. Okay. Michael, this is your main question. You've solved it. We are not going to read it again. You have 30 seconds to give me your answer. You have 10 seconds to go, Michael.
C.
C, thousand. No, the correct answer is A, 19632.22. So that's a zero for you on that. Lawrence, your main question. You've solved it already. You have 30 seconds to go. Collins, can you mute yourself for me if you're not speaking? Okay, thank you. You have 10 seconds to go, Lawrence.
C.
C, that's correct for 5 points. Okay, now we are done with the one we had issues with. And I mean, I'm glad you drew my attention to that.
Please, I had an issue with one of my questions. You said you would address it.
Which, but we've gone over all the questions.
The sequence and series and sequence.
Which one is that? Who is speaking?
It's me, Lawrence. You asked to find the sum of the 28 terms.
No, but we are through with that. That was the first and second questions, right?
Yes, but you said
Yeah.
I had it wrong.
No, we didn't have any issue with those ones. The only issue we had was from set 3. That's why we went back to set 3.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know, but you didn't get that question wrong.
Okay, I thought you said it was wrong.
No, you had it correctly.
Okay.
Or you want me to give you a 0 for that?
Yeah, thank
Or
you.
if you don't want a point, I can take it from that for you.
I
If you
want
prefer
it.
a 0 for that particular question, that's okay. I can take it for you. Okay, so we are going back to the part 2 of the math aspect. So just like we always do, I know Collins will say no. Okay, so do you want us to maintain the position or you want us to ballot again? Let me start from Collins.
Let's
This time, let me start from you.
ballot.
I thought as much. Okay, so Collins wants us to ballot again. So we'll quickly do that before we do the second part of the math. So, okay, A, B, and C. Okay, I have A, B, and C. Pick one. What do you say? Collins, you're muted.
A.
What?
C.
Collins
C.
says C.
A.
And who say A?
No.
Lawrence says A. Lawrence, and then Michael. So Michael is B. Okay, so A is 1, B is 3, and then C is 2. So Collins, You are in two now. You just run away from troubles. And then Lawrence, you went back to A. Oh, you love slots. Well, Michael, you are just, I mean, hovering around three, and you should be the luckiest boy. Okay, so we are going back to the second part of the math aspect. This has not got bonus string to it. You have 1 minute to work within that and provide your own answer. You have two attempts. Get me clearly. People will delay within the 1 minute and they won't give any answer and their time will elapse. You have 1 minute, you have two chances. So if you hear 30 seconds, just be ready to provide the first answer. If it's not, you know what to do again to get your second answer. So don't just wait and it elapse. I mean, let the time elapse and you wouldn't give any answer. You have two attempts within 1 minute to do that. So please make sure you are using the time very wisely. So Lawrence, let's come to you. This is your main question. Now, a vertex of a quadrilateral are 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 4, and 3, -2. You are supposed to find the exact area of this quadrilateral. You have 1 minute to do that. Okay, you have 30 seconds to go.
Um, 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 42, 42 units, squared unit,
42 units? No,
squared unit,
that's incorrect.
over 21, 21 squared unit.
21, that's correct for 5 points. What were you thinking? Okay. Uh, Collins, did I? Okay, Lawrence, all right. Oh, hold on, guys. I seem to have made a big mistake here. So, who, when we started the math, who was in slot one?
I think was it me?
Who, Collins?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, Collins was in slot one, so I I forgot to change the order, so I gave someone's mark to another person. So Collins, who was in slot two? Michael, right? And then Lawrence was in slot three. Okay, I gave someone's question to points to someone. Okay, so who just answered this? Lawrence. So okay, Lawrence. Okay, so that's just a reversal. Okay, so Collins, this is your main question. A vertex of a quadrilateral are -3, 3, -1, 3, 4, 7, 7, 2, and then 0, -1. You are finding the exact area of this quadrilateral. Your time starts now.
23 squared units.
23. No, that's incorrect. You still have 30 seconds to go.
46 squared units.
No, that's incorrect. A bonus for Michael. You have 5 seconds, Michael. Michael, you are muted. You're mute. Do you have a solution for me? Michael, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah. Do you have a solution for me?
16 square units.
No, that's incorrect. Lawrence, do you have a solution for me? Lawrence, I can't hear. I can't hear you. Are you speaking? Oh, okay. I think Lawrence network just disrupted. So, okay, that's so bad. Uh, let's come back to Michael. Okay, so Michael, this is your main. Oh, this is your main question. I mean, the correct answer here was 34 units. 34. Okay, so Michael, this is your main question. A vertex, the same preamble. A vertex of a quadrilateral are 1, -2, 6, -1, 7, 5, and then 2, 4. You are finding the exact area of this quadrilateral. Your time starts now.
Uh, 29 square units.
That's correct for 5 points. Okay. Lawrence is still not here. Okay. So let's come to Collins. So I will skip over Lawrence's question and then Collins. This is your question. So a table. Let me open it from here. Okay. So a table shows a verbal. The table shows a verbal response test score X, and the okay. So I was just about reading the question. So let me go back to Lawrence to give Lawrence question. I'll come back to you, Collins. So Lawrence, this is your main question. You nearly missed it. Thank God you are back. So this is your main question. Calculate the equation of the least square regression line of y on x and estimate the yield of a plant treated weekly with 3.2 grams of fertilizer. Now, this is a question. 8 tomato plants of the same variety were selected at random and treated weekly with a solution in which x S gram of fertilizer was dissolved in in a mist. Let me take it again. I don't know whether it's because I by your question. So 8 tomato plants of the same variety were selected at random and treated weekly with a solution in which S grams of fertilizer was dissolved in a fixed quantity of water. The yield Y kilograms of tomato was recorded. So looking at the diagram, you have X and Y, and then you are supposed your question is to calculate the equation for the of the least square regression line X on Y, and also estimate the yield of the plant treated weekly with 3.2 grams of fertilizer. That's long. You have 1 minute to work within time.
I have no, I have no
Yeah.
idea.
No, you should have an idea. You have a table. You are told it's a regression. You have a lot of clues to work within that. You have an idea. Work within time. You have 1 minute. Okay, you have 30 seconds to go. Unless you still have no idea.
The equation is y is equal to x plus 2.9, and then so that's what I can do.
Okay, your time is over. Collins, no, who is next on the line? Okay, so Collins, do you have any solution for me? If it's no, let me know and move forward. No, okay. Michael, do you have a solution for me? No. Okay. That's that. So there's the regression line or equation is y is equal to 1.08x plus 3.25. And then you're supposed to find the estimated yield with that line. So they gave you x to be 3.2. So since you have the equation, you substitute and then have the answer to be 6.7. So that is that. Let me come to Collins, your main question. So Lawrence didn't get it correctly. Okay. So Collins, this is your main question. I think it follows a similar line. Okay, so a table shows a verbal response test score S and the English score Y for each of the random eight sample of 8 children who took the test. So you have the table with S and Y, with S being the verbal response and Y being the English score. So calculate the equation of the least square regression line, Y on S, and use the regression line to estimate the English score for a child whose verbal response was 113. So that's your main question. I believe now you have an idea. Okay, so you have 1 minute to do that.
Y y is equal to negative 4x plus 517.
Okay, and then
And then
your
the
English score.
estimated score is 270.
Okay, so that's incorrect. You have some 15 seconds to still work within time. Okay, your time is over. You didn't get it. Michael, any any response for me? No. Okay, you give up on Christ. Okay,
Let me
Lawrence, any
try.
response for me? Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay, go ahead.
Okay. Y is equal to negative 0.25x plus 97. And the estimated uh, English score is
Hmm.
97.
Okay, I mean that's incorrect. Lawrence, do you also give up on Christ, or you want to give me an answer?
let me try.
Okay,
So I have y is equal to minus 4x plus 517.
and your S value for the score, you don't have that. Okay, so that's incorrect. The correct equation is y is equal to 31.8 plus 0.3x 0.35x or 0.35x plus 31.8, and the yield, the score is 71.4, right? 71.4. Okay, so let's come back to Lawrence. I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to say ask you this question because it follows the same trend. So since you're always giving up on me, let me give you your question. So this is your question. Maybe this will be much simpler for you. A market trader sells a ballpoint pen on uh, on his on his store, the trader. He sells the pen for a different fixed price, X pence, and each of six each of 6 weeks. He notes the number of pens Y that he sells in each of these 6 weeks. The results were given below. So the weeks and the number of pens sold in X and Y. Calculate the equation for the least square regression of line X, Y on X, and use the regression line to estimate the number of pens he would sell in a week that he sold it for 28 pence per pen. I know you feel down working this because you've already told me you have no idea about this, but you have 1 minute to work within time. If you give up on Christ, also let me know so that I can pass it on as a bonus. But you have 1 minute to work within time. You have 30 seconds to go. And mind you, that is the last question in the contest.
Uh, let me try for the equation.
Okay.
Y is equal to 79.27x minus 1.16.
Mm-hmm. Also, you wanted to try only for the equation. Okay, that's incorrect. Your time is also over. Lawrence, do you have any solution for me? No. Okay. Collins, do you have any solution for me? Okay, so Collins has also got no solution for me. So the correct The correct answer is y is equal to 82.7 minus 1.44 x. And then if you substitute the x, you get approximately $42. So that's the correct answer to the question. So you didn't get that one. So that brings us to the end of the contest. Just let's go off for 10 seconds. The mass is already calculated. And then we're back for the
Still
final
rose to the world's grand stage, learning every lesson, turning each page. Every step I take, I feel the fire burn. This American dream, it's my time to soar. With knowledge as my wings, I'm ready to explore. From classrooms to the streets, let my voice be found. In this land of opportunity, we'll break new ground. Whispers of the future.
Okay, that was brief. Can I have all my contestants back? Lawrence, Michael, let me have you back. Okay, so before I give out the final results, how do you feel? Lawrence, you are at the top. Let me ask you, how do you feel about today's contest?
The math were a bit hard.
The maths was out there.
Yeah, because I've watched the previous content, I think they were moderate, but I could do most of them. But today was different.
Oh, you mean the previous weeks, right?
Yes.
Oh, so yours, it's different when you are outside the pitch and when you're actually on the pitch. The tension is quite different. I don't know if you know how to play draft. Damn it.
I do. I do.
When you are standing behind, you see everything clear, but when you sit
Uh,
down, everything vanishes. But how do you feel about the whole contest? About your performance and everything?
mm, I feel I could have done better, but I did my best.
Okay. Collins, let me come to you. How do you feel? Were your expectations met? You are muted. Can you unmute?
Say, not so great, but it's okay.
Okay. Um, do you think there's something that didn't go for you, or everything you planned worked for you perfectly?
Actually, the mass,
The
uh,
mass disappointed you, eh?
yeah, the mass disappointed me. I
Sorry
think
about that.
I was off preparation, so
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Michael, Mr. Zah, aka Kita Schoolboys. How do you feel?
So it was okay, but the math section, like, I
You're
was
all fighting,
expecting
you're all crying over the
much
math.
for myself.
it was difficult. It was difficult.
I was expecting
Oh,
much for
really?
myself. Some of the things were unexpected.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
honestly.
All right. That should tell you that you still need to learn more. I've told you guys already that the end goal is not just to come here and just do this and go off. We are preparing ourselves to sit for the SAT. So that should tell you you still have some work to do. Or if you have done enough, that might not be the best you can do. There's still something else you still need to do. So let's quickly do this. I need to run off in about 2 or 3 minutes. So at the end of the math aspect, here are the results. So Collins had 10 points in the math aspect. Michael had 25 points in the math aspect, and then Lawrence had 30 points in the math aspect. So putting everything together from the 25 points each one had in the English aspect, so Collins has a total of 35 points. Michael has a total of 50 points, and then Lawrence has a total of 55 points. That's 30 plus the 25 from the English. So just like we rightly said, two people are qualifying from today's contest. So I can confidently tell you that Michael and Lawrence, you guys have qualified for the final next week, just next week. So it's about time you go and prepare, because the guy from last week is also really good. So you have a lot of work to do if you want to win the contest for the September edition. That's just next week. So you have a lot of work to do within this week. So I hope to see you next week, and I hope you'll be prepared for the maths. I know you guys did well in the English, but I'm expecting you to do so well for the maths as well. Um, I mean, because we have two winners for today, we don't really have a winner. We have two people qualifying for the final. That's about it. I would love to see you guys next week. And Collins, this is not the end of the road. You really did well. The fact that you came here proves that you are really a good student. Because, like I always say, more than 300 people applied and only 27 came through. So if you are lucky to be part of the 27, that should tell you that you are really a good student. So just have a positive mind, go sit down, prepare for the SAT, and then there's still an opportunity for you to be mentored and stuff. If along the line there is any sponsorship along the line, that's fine. But for now, there is no sponsorship I have for anyone. And today I'm not going live. Mostly when I go on live, that's when we do get sponsorship for people who came on the show, even those who didn't win. But unfortunately, I have to run for another project, so I can't go live. I can't go live today, so that's just unfortunate. But I would love to see Lawrence and then Michael in the final. Congratulations to all of you. What are your final words before we go? Collins, let me start with you.
Um, I'm just hoping to get a chance to be able to register for the ACT upcoming December. Then go
Okay.
for the best lesson.
Yeah, I mean, you have greater height ahead of you. Just keep your heads up and move on. Move on. Michael, let me come to you. You had 50 points, but you were complaining about the math, but you did actually well in the math. You had only two wrongs. You had five correct. So why are you still fighting over the math? That I didn't do well, but you had five correct. The English, you have five correct. So why are you saying you didn't do well in the math?
I was ready to get a perfect score. I'm
Oh,
just going.
okay.
Eh,
I mean, you have another chance to still prove yourself in the final. So then you still need to work on that, right? But what's your final words for me before we run out?
oh, I'm happy. It's okay.
Okay,
And then, yeah.
okay, Lawrence, let me come for you. You were also complaining about the maths, but you had 30 points out of 35. You only had one wrong. Why were you also complaining about the maths?
They were hard. They took longer times. So
But why do you want it on a silver platter? And who told you to be easy? Also, it took longer time, but at the end of the day, you had the correct answer. So anyway, but you still have a final next week, so go and prepare very well for that. Any final words for me before we run out?
I want to thank the PNF contest for having us and then giving students like us the opportunity to also contest and then be sponsored. I'm saying a big
Okay,
thank you.
all right, all right. So guys, thank you so much for today. I would love to see the two of you in the final, and hopefully, the best is yet to come. You have greater heights. Just, be positive about life. Put in all your efforts, and hopefully, everyone shall succeed and make it through. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.